Ah, yes indeed, Fever, we are back. What did we miss? Not really much. I was predominantly diagnosing problems. But Biggles has dropped back. Goose is still towards the back. And Andy has lost out a fair bit. Odon towards the back there. I think he was, and Red as well. Ross still ahead. But Lee has managed to keep hold of P3 at the moment. Pagani has fended off Beach. Yeah, a fantastic save from Lee. I hope that the first bit of stream, well, you saw it, so yeah. I think that's what just killed the stream. Like, the world imploded after that save, because that was that was something. I recommend everyone go back to the other stream if that video stays in the YouTube to watch that save. But it does mean he has lost a significant amount of time and distance to his main championship rival, and Blue Flag is between them. The lead does seem to be clawing back now. Probably driving a little angry. I would be. Oh, there we go. On the outside of Blue Flag. Blue Flag not going to let this one go. Pagani's going to get in the mix. They touch. Ooh. He's not having an easy championship, a race for his championship here. Team Wool are making it difficult. But that's what we like to see. We like to see some good racing, close racing. Anything towards the back, Oven might have to fend off Bolt pretty soon. Johnny closing on the 3 ahead. Yes, he is, so long as they keep battling. Aaron is recovering, now up to 8th. And we'll probably be on the back of Oven and Bolts pretty soon, I would think. Graham's sending it deep, it seems. It's turn 1, no messing around. Goose gets by Biggles. So Biggles seems to be struggling a little bit at this juncture. Goose, the notorious tyre killer, is doing alright on the mediums at the moment. Will Biggles have a look into this hairpin? I would assume not. We'll go throw it back to these 3, now almost 4. Blue Flag's caught himself a bit of breathing room. Nice and clean for all 4 through there. It's a tricky turn coming back onto the oval there. Team Wall avoiding the wall this time by. Will Pagani have a look at Lee? Little sand. I think he's too far back there actually. So probably not this time by. Go on, Peach. Go on, boy. 5th place. Absolute hero. Bolts is now right on the back of Oven. Change camera before we get the black screen of billboard. Bolts we can see in the rear view camera there. Ah, Dusty Fossil says he's on his way. Luckily he's only got to go around the corner. And he gets the cleanest. Oh, Oven very close to that inside wall. Bolts will have a bit of slipstream here. Let's see if he sends... Oh, Oven indicating there. And seemingly... What are you doing, Oven? What are you doing? This guy's in my team. He's letting other people go. I'm not impressed. Aaron's going to be wanting a little bit of that, I think. Goose on the back of Biggles there. Is he going to do it? Is he going to go for it? Try switch back. Ooh. Power slide. Not this time. Hold on, and Bradley still in formation as they were. These three continue on as is. Beach has dropped back a little bit, but still running very well at the moment. Looking after those soft tyres. And bolts and oven. Hold on. Has Aaron dropped behind Graham? I think he has. Damn it. I missed that. Yeah, a 116. Oh, 116, yeah. Aaron's had a nightmare somewhere. Now got Andy right on his tail. Goose has made the pass on Biggles this time. And wiggling all for it. Biggles come back at him. No, not this time around. Oh, no, Goose has gone very deep, very deep. Biggles is going to take it back, and Goose is lining up the tyres. Not letting it go. I thought he was going to go for it there. Bit tentative. Biggles resumes his position. Andy right on the back of Aaron will have slipstream. But not sure if he will try to move on his teammate into turn one. Goose might have a go on Biggles, so we'll have I'll go back for that one. There we go, have a look. Right, he's going to push Aaron. Don't push him too hard, otherwise he's going to go wide. Oh, no, Goose not in a position there to have a crack at Biggles. Although, oh, Biggles very wide. Very close to the wall there, rejoining that part of the track. Part of the oval. Oh god. So Oven seemingly holding station behind Bolts. 2.2 seconds off Beach. No, 2 seconds off. He's coming back. Yeah, Aaron's front right. He's had after dropping back. He's had to have a bit of a recovery drive, so Beach has managed to save his softs, whereas Aaron, if we just do a quick compare, yeah, a whole lot more. But it looks like Andy's going to push him round the straights. Which could be cooking Aaron's tyre even more if he's taking way too much speed into turn one. Will Bolt catch Beach? I don't think he will. I think Beach is safe in that P5, doing well. Garney's still 4th, Lee Cole's still 3rd. It does seem like they've caught up Ross though. Ross still 113s. I wonder if this lap's definitely been scrappy, judging by that split. 2.5 seconds off. Do another lap like that, and he could come under third from blue flag in the final lap. Here we go, onto the final lap of this first race. Can blue flag make any impression on Ross? Gap certainly came down a little bit. still seems to be in station. The two milker cars are still together. Andy's gone. I think Aaron might have hit a wall there. I'm not sure. That would have killed his momentum, allowing Andy to go through. Oh God! Stop it. Biggles has pulled a gap on Goose. Odon in the 13th. He will probably bow out now that Dusty Fossil is on the way. Oh gosh, here we go. To the line. I think Ross has got enough of a gap to hold off Blue Flag as they come to the line. And he'll take the win. Fantastic race from Blue Flag. Pagani. Oh! Oh! Oh, he's done him on the line. Pagani is done. Lee on the line. Beach comes home in 5th. Bolts stays ahead of Oven to take 6th. Graham in 8th. Andy does lead the milk cars home. Aaron will now be happy, I'm sure, to get rid of those soft tyres. Biggle stays ahead of Goose. Odon comes across the line in 13th, and Brett will finish plumb last. Not quite sure if he just got going, really. So there you have it. Victory for Ross, which was not assured when Lee was right on him. Until Lee had that absolutely disgusting skid at turn 1. And from then on it was Blue Flag to try and challenge for the lead. And quick rundown of the results there. Squeaky bum between Pagani and Lee there at the line. Lee, I'm sure, is not going to be too pleased with a few more drop points of that sneaky little run to the line. Beach, absolutely solid job in P5. Let's hear it for Beach in the chat. Last place you wanted to be, Bolts. What, 6th? What was that? It's not bad. It's fine. And the second result screen. So now Beach and Aaron have used their soft tyres, so they will be on mediums for the rest of the evening, for the rest of the races. Great stuff again from Johnny. Yep. Does seem to come alive in these GT1 races, which has then been, I think, helping his GT2 performances as well. So we'll just wait for them to change tyres, if they need to change tyres, for the second race. This also will be your starting order for the second race, so Ross will be on pole, then the 2-team wall cars. Lee in 4th, Beach 5th, Bolt 6th, Oven 7th, Graham 8th, followed by Andy, Aaron, Biggles, Goose, Odon, who I think will be swapped out for Dusty Fossil if he makes it back in time for the second race. Bit of work there to do for Dusty. And Bradley will hold everybody up. Prop everybody up, sorry. Race 2 reverse. Is race 2 reverse? Oh no, race 2 is reverse. Yes, sorry. I got it mixed up. I'm the idiot. Thank you, Derek. Yeah, sorry. Ignore that. Ross is at the back. Okay, that's why Bolt said he didn't want to be 6th. Reverse race. Lol. Oh, that's harsh. No longer needed. Boom. Thank you, Odon, for assisting at this crucial time. Oh. Alright, there we are. There we go. Dusty Fossil has joined and is on the front row with Brett. See if we can get some quick speculations on tyres. Biggles on softs for this race, maybe. Pagani looking on softs. Goose on softs, which he's going to murderize. We can already see. Ross opting mediums potentially again. Lee has just swapped onto the softs. Bolts don't know what tyres to pick now. Softs, mate. Go for it. Graham on softs. Oven on the mediums. Beach on the mediums. Dusty Foskel is on the softs. Blue flag mediums. Bradley on softs. Andy on softs. Bolts looks like he is going to go do the softs. Just watch the wear. It will kill you. Be gentle with them. Aaron onto mediums. Can't be worse than Japan, mate. Depending on how hard you attack these long sweeping corners, that front right will take an absolute battering. We saw Aaron's tyre in the first race. It was deaded. Yeah, and that was in a recovery race. So if you're going to be towards the back, then it's worth keeping an eye on it. Derek says Cole to win this. Was in the 12s last night. Alright, we shall focus the camera on Biggles. Pit? You're not going to pit. Don't pit. No one's going to pit. And they're off. Just a bit of a slow start there, slow getaway. Bread and Goose seem to have great getaways. Biggles has already gone to the inside. As they head into turn one. I think Goose is going to be eager to get to the front. Try and make a gap. Dusty's come back around the outside. Chloe says go Goose again. Ooh, was a little tap there between the milker cars. I'm not quite sure. Oh, Goose. Flipping it. Right, Dusty's gone up the inside of Bread. Bread's gone wide. But Bread's still showing us first. They're doing a great little job here of keeping that position, but Carl's got the inside on him. Bread might have to come out of this one, otherwise he's going to meet the wall. Oh, I think Biggles met the wall. So Goose is now having a look at Biggles again. These two continuing where they left off in race one. But Biggles has got Bread for slipstream, and Goose has to pull back in. God, I hate that. I hate when that happens. Carl looking to the inside. Oh, ooh, Goose sends it deep and is using everybody as a... everybody. Oh gosh, that's going to slow cars down and they're all going to bunch up, and here comes Andy into third. Goose has gone very wide again. Goose is on the grass. Oh god, no, don't do this to me. Oh, it's chaos. Bread's off. Bread's off, rejoins. Lee up to 6th now. Pagani in 8th. Graham in 9th. Who's that going wide? That's Andy going wide. Oh, Jesus. This is feisty. Go on, Bolts. Bolts sends it through on Aaron there. Oh, Goose has left the room. Is that a disconnect? Not quite sure, but somehow I've missed Biggles getting into the lead on Dusty Fossil. Oh, good God. Alright, here we go. Lee making short work of trying to get to the front here. Trying to stay in Andy's slipstream and deny Pagani from getting ahead. Oh, Lee has a look to the inside now for turn 1. Oh, there's wiggles from everyone. Everybody's doing the cha-cha slide. Good God almighty. I think Oven's trying to get involved here as well. Graham. We've got a milk car very wide. That was Aaron. Oh no, Andy's gone off. Lee's gone off. What was that? A bit of lag spiky, I don't know. But Aaron's had to take avoiding action and go round Lee. Oven's gone round Lee. Graham's gone round Lee. Oh my lord, Lee's falling back. He's been hung out to dry. He's back down to 10th. Ross is probably wondering what the hell is going on. Same with Graham, really. Bread's now in 12th, somehow. Beach is probably wondering, yeah, I'm just going to let them get on with it. So Biggles on soft tyres is now almost a second ahead of Dusty. Bolts has got himself some clear air in 3rd. Pagani in 4th. Trying to come back at him. Andy has a wiggle as he come back on the flat. Oh gosh. Who's that? Lee going very wide again. And he's caught a penalty. How has he managed this? It's very... This track's very kind with its penalties, so to get a time penalty for track violations is impressive. So Lee's going to have all this work to do again, because he's probably going to drop behind, what, 4, 5 cars now? Looking at the bunch behind him. Madness, absolute madness. Alright, so there we go. Lee serves his penalty. Here comes Aaron and Ross and Graham. Will Brett also get him? Brett looks to have the pace. Well, Brett gives him a push. Awfully kind. I think we know who Brett wants to win the championship. Oh, Aaron gets pushed out wide. Potentially. Not quite sure what happened there. And Aaron has left the room. So here we have championship contenders squabbling for 8th. This is just crazy. I know Lee's dropped back again. Graham coming at him the inside. Will be on the outside for the next corner. I need to focus on the correct guy. Oh jeez. Everybody's getting the elbows out. Good God. They all come onto the oval pretty cleanly. We'll just move forward a bit and see what's going on. Oven challenging for 5th on Andy. Just go behind him for now. He's moving up, further up I think. No, Bolts has not got past Dusty yet. So it looks like Oven will potentially make this move stick on Andy. Andy pulls in behind him. With blue flag looking interested. Right, so Dusty Fossil has got by Biggles. And will defend. Bolt's having a look. Biggles gone very wide there. Ooh, little tap. Gets out of it, so Bolt's now into 2nd. Biggles dropping to 3rd with Pagani looking very interested. See if there are any changes for turn 1. between these four. Dusty's already going defensive. Pagani pulls out. On Biggles. Giggity. Through he goes. Manages to keep adhesion with the road. Oh, I think he might clatter the wall there though. Bolt's looking at the outside of Dusty here. Whew. Brave. Oh my god, it's all kicking off. Oh, was that a little bit of a push? No, looks fine. They all made it around the corner. Four-way scrap here for the lead. I'm going to catch merry hell from Dusty for telling Bolts to go on soft tyres. Oh no. Pagani on the outside of Bolts going into the final turn. Well, final turn, onto the oval. Dusty hits the wall. Which means it's game on again for turn one. Oh my gosh. Bolts goes to the outside because that's the only place there's space. Oh! Skids it around the outside of Dusty into turn one. And makes it stick, and Pagani's following him through. So Dusty now relegated to third. We don't know who's gonna win this. Oh, Pagani sends it through on Bolts. Oh, keep it cold, keep it, yeah. Whew, bit of a wiggle from Dusty. Oven's now up to fifth. Blue flag right on his tail, and Andy going with them. Lee Cole in eighth has got past Ross seemingly at some point. So that's going Ross. Not by much, but every little helps, as they say. Graham in 10th. Beach has dropped back a little bit. Oh, he's got a penalty. Never mind, Beach. Reset for the third race. And Bradley in 12th. Got a promising start. But we'll go back to the front here. Dusty has dropped off a little bit. Might have touched the wall again as they rejoin the oval. Very wide there. Let's go on board with Biggles and just have a little browse. We've got Carl on our review camera. Pagani and Bolts up ahead. Any one of these four is looking interested for the win. And that's if Blue Flag, Oven and Andy don't catch them up, because Blue Flag has got by Oven in the meantime. He has been looking quite racy in that first race. Is there anything to go by? 3.4 second gap to Blue Flag from this pack. Update on Goose. Sorry, it's been a little while. Internet died. That's a shitter. So hopefully Goose will rejoin for race 3. Because more cars on track, the better. Looks like Pagani's making that move on Bolts now. See that? The transitions between the flat surface and the ovals is so dangerous, especially when driving amongst other cars, because it can send you into a wiggle that will just spear you into another car. Ooh. Dusty going very, very to the inside there. Well, these guys still have 3 seconds on Blue Flag. Ooh, Lee's up into 6th as he just goes round Oven there. Oven's not looking to give it up. Got the inside line. Andy will be looking to try and take advantage. Oven slots in behind Lee as they rejoin the oval. It's falling back a little bit there. Goose has rejoined. Top man. Maybe you should have waited until the race had finished, because you know what that does. You know what that does when people are racing. It kind of gives that little lag spike, but I think everyone's survived. Beach and Bradley going at it. Oh, bread. Little wiggle there. So, battles going on everywhere. Bolts is dropping a few car lengths off of... Oh god, Biggles skidded out wide there. That's Dusty Fossil through for third. I don't think you hit anyone, Goose. I don't think you hit anyone. Right, so Lee is hard charging at the moment. Blue Flag catching is now caught up a little bit on Biggles in the front four. However, he will now have to worry about Lee behind him. Well, I think if Lee gets ahead, there will be a significantly quicker shortening of that gap to Biggles, but oh, good god, we'll have to see how long it takes Lee to get by Blue Flag. Oven and Andy still battling at the moment, which I think is allowing Ross to catch up a little bit. Blue Flag on the defensive. Biggles had a little wiggles somewhere, because he is now only 1 second ahead of these two. They are catching Biggles like a freight train. Biggles on the softs. I think those two are the first guys on the mediums, if I'm correct. So yeah, the front four are on the softs. Right, let's see, will Lee go for a move on Blue Flag? Has a little look. Got to be so careful for that transition. As you see, the car's all over the place. Oh, Lee! Oh, no! Be mindful of the rejoin. Yep, I think that's good. Kept it planted, got it facing the right way in double quick time. But that is not what Lee wanted at this point in time. He's now behind his championship rival again. All to do again. But Blue Flag is released to now concentrate on Biggles. The gap now under a second between those two. Although, looking forward, Bolts has caught up on Pagani again. The race for the lead might not yet be over. Oh, Bolts. So look at some tyre. Oh god. Tyre wear between these two is pretty similar. Dusty Fossil a little bit better, but then he is a bit of a tyre whisperer. Biggles seems to be exactly the same as Dusty Fossil. Oh, Biggles very deep into that turn again. He's not a fan of that one, seemingly. You can just see in the rearview camera there, Blue Flag. Now just over half a second off of Biggles. So Biggles will soon have to worry about what's behind him. That's not going to help, that little dink into the wall. Bolts has dropped a few car lengths or so off of Pagani, so I'm not sure if he's going to challenge into turn one this time round. Basing this off the map. Well, they go through as they are, although Bolt's looking at the inside. Oh, Biggles is gone! Hopefully he rejoins safe. Where's he gone down to? He's gone down to 10th now. Lee goes through. Seem to be catching everyone dying. Bread and Beach. So, Bolts versus Pagani, still on. Dusty watching with a keen eye, in case these two have some sort of a coming together. Which I just seem to be manifesting things at the moment, so we won't say anything. Pagani touches the wall there, scrapes the wall a little bit. And here we go, Bolts in prime slipstream position. Not that there's much slipstream that I found. Pulls to the inside. Now registers as first as they go into turn 1. Bolt's keeping it nicely on the inside. Pagani, nice clean route around the outside. Oh lordy, stop it. So, will these guys change position again before the race is done? We shall see. 12 people currently watching, thank you for joining once again. Please like the stream, this second stream, after the first one crashed out. Someone get that guy a crisp car, yeah. I don't think anyone told him, but he's had a great run out of that final corner. So he will not come under threat from Pagani into turn 1 this time round on this final lap, so Pagani's got to find some way to do it. And I'll just quickly go back. Dusty's fine in 3rd, Blue Flag in 4th. Oven has just gone by Ross, seemingly for 5th. Andy in 7th, Graham in 8th, Ross having another look at Oven. Goes on through that time round. Oven gone very wide. Lee in 9th, Bickles 10th. I'll just head back to these because they're going to be coming round to finish the race very shortly. There we go, I think Bolts has got it done depending on how he rejoins the oval here. Needs to stay away from the wall. Yep, he does so. I do believe I've just race engineered Bolts to a win. Tell him to take softs. Oh god. So Bolts wins from Pagani. Dusty Fossil will come across 3rd, Blue Flag in 4th. Solid drive there. Ross, luck of the Irish, comes home in 5th after seeming like he would lose quite a lot of points to Lee. Oven in 6th, Andy 8th, Graham in... Wait, Andy 7th, Graham 8th, Lee in 9th, Biggles 10th, Bradley in 11th, followed by Beach. Oh, wow, that one was exciting compared to the first race. Good God. Who got the fastest lap after all that? Lee. Of course he did. 12.5. Good God. 12.5 for Lee Cole gets him the fastest lap of the race. But Bolts takes it from Pagani. Oh, pure madness, says Fever. I agree. That was insanity. Ooh. Well, I hope race 3 is like that, my god. Good call. Soft. You're welcome. But also for next race, get the damn livery. So that my livery wins. Yeah, cool. It's on my user page. Derek, will you jump in for Aaron? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. Yes, Derek, do it. Phoebe says do it. Where is Lee? I don't know if Lee watches the stream, but if he doesn't, I'll just put it in the chat quickly. The What's It's one looks good. Yeah, it does. I think Royston's got the Monster Munch, Jordan's got the squares, Bread's got the quavers. So yeah, you would be the, in this case you would be the What's It's one. Yes. Right. Derek has joined the room. 11 people watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blue Flag is apparently driving a stealth bomber. Bolt strikes me as more of a sensations kind of guy. Oh, fancy. God. What's It's and quavers. Right. Right, here we go for more madness. I'm sure this is going to pick up right where it left off with these front four. Blue Flag's livery has not loaded, because I think he's changed his car. And they're off, here we go, once again. I might just actually go on board with Blue Flag as they head into turn 1. Pagani, I think, is already looking on the inside of Bolts. And Blue Flag's already looking on the outside of Dusty. Ooh, wiggles galore. Blue Flag up into 3rd. Bolt's looking at Pagani. Ross is now up to 4th. Although Dusty coming right back at him. Really looking pretty good in that 6th place there as well. Looks like everyone's pretty much survived the first half of lap 1. You love to see it. good. Ross and Dusty seem to be an early battle that's breaking out. Andy and Oven as well be in the background. Like looking at bolts, send it on up there. Ooh, lots of people sending it on up into turn one. Biggles having a look at the inside. Oh no, Cole's gone, Dusty's gone. Oh good God, that's not a good place to spin for a rejoin. I thought Biggles was making a move. Is he making a move? Looks like he's making a move. No, slots in behind Andy. God, was there another car spinning there? It's Derek. You know what to do, Derek. Pagani up in the lead, being challenged by blue flag already. But Bolt's not looking. Bolt's just give blue flag a little push there. Blue flag says thank you very much, goodbye. Quaver's car went, is that bread? Yeah, Quavers is bread. Bolts and Pagani, round two. It's all kicking off. Although, no, I thought Pagani was making a move on blue flag there. But lo and behold, here comes Ross. Who has a little bit of a wiggle. But gets on the inside of Bolts, sends it on up there. Oh God, Oven, where did you come from to get there? Jeebus. Slots in behind Bolts though. Biggles and Andy. Oh no, hang on. Did Oven go through? I think Oven's gone through. Biggles defending from Lee. Don't go on the grass. Oh, Andy, careful. Well held from Andy there. But he will come under attack, no doubt, from Goosington, McGanderson. There's Brett and Dusty. And Derek, who has dropped quite far back now after his spin, and Beach, I don't know what happened to Beach, I missed that. Oh, good Lord, Oven has somehow found his way into second. Soft tyres are what he is on. Oh God, this camera, stop it. How do I keep forgetting? So, Oven and Ross are on the soft tyres for this third race. If we check with blue flag, he too is on the soft tyres, which is why these guys are looking oh so racy. Bolt's doing a good job on the mediums to stay with them. Same for Pagani. They will be hoping that three ahead will cane their tyres. Biggles still ahead of Lee on the medium tyre. Lee on his second medium race. Graham also on mediums. Andy for this one on the mediums. Goose mediums as well. And then I think all the rest just quickly are on mediums. Yes, they are. Blue flag sending it sideways into turn one. Style points. We like it. Gosh. Bolt's running a very wide line through that turn. I hate it so much. Oh, Oven, that's not the line. Ross is gonna have a head of steam on him. Oven going defensive. Oven sending it very, very deep, and here comes Bolts. Bolts goes on through on Ross. Oh God, I think a little tap there. It wasn't his fault, Ross. It was an opportune move. It was It was a good move. Meanwhile, Pagani right on the back of Ross as well. Gives him a little scoot. And Pagani pull out for turn 1. Doesn't look like he will this time by. Nope. Stays in formation behind Ross. Lee going around the outside of Biggles. That looked pretty clean. Very good move there, if that was indeed an overtake around the outside. Also goes purple off of the sector. Oh gosh, limits of adhesion. As he tries to claw back points from this round. Biggles staying with him though, and we'll have Graham for company to defend from. Oh, Biggles onto the grass again with his right side tyres. Ooh, was that goose hitting the wall? A little bit, losing a bit of time to Andy. Alright, Graham right on the back of Biggles. As they run up to turn 1. Doesn't opt to make a move this time by. So some arrows close together. It's Bolts and Ross. I need to get on board with the correct cars. There we go. No, Bolts too tight. Oh dear. And through goes Pagani. Well, this track is forgiving with its corner penalties. You push it too much and that's what happens. You clip that inside wall, it spits you out to the side. And you lose a lot of time. So Biggles has managed to survive another lap ahead of Graham, who now has a mirror full of Andy to worry about. Biggles with a little bit of breathing room. Not much though, if Andy does give Graham a push. Here they come, Graham goes a little defensive. Goes to the inside a bit. Oh, Andy goes very wide. Collects it back up though. Goose also catching these guys. So pretty soon this will be a 4-way battle. Oh, Goose. Not when you keep going sideways, mate. Lee is almost to the back of Bolts. The front three quite spaced out, so Bolts and Lee look to be the closest battle aside from the Biggles, Graham and Andy Palava. Biggles with a scrape of the wall. Hasn't compromised him though. In fact, Bolts has had a bit of a bet. Biggles takes Bolts for 6th. And could Bolts lose another one because he has not got the same sort of pace at the end of the straight. Bolts gets a decent run on the outside of the corner and stays ahead of Graham this time by. Look at a comeback at Biggles. Get it before the camera screws me. Lee's dropped some time, a little bit there. I think I caught Bolts on some grass, but Graham's to his right. Biggles fully off track. Oh no! Oh, yeah. I thought that might be a wall here. That's going to be a fair bit of time lost, and here comes Graham once again. Camera full of that. What is it? Blue Moon, Belgian White. We don't recommend mixing your beers with your energy drinks, people. God. Bolts gets a good run on the outside. Going through turn 1. But Graham has managed to make the move stick so far. Now get off the grass, Bolts! Oh, he's probably going to lose out to Andy here. Andy's going to have a run on him. You can see him in the camera. We're on board with Andy. To the inside. There he goes. There's Bolts in the camera. Bolts just needs to chill, I think, a little bit. He's going backwards, although Andy's now probably going to relinquish a position shortly. Oh, touches the wall, but manages to get the little bump from Bolts. Not that Bolts wanted to give it to him, I don't think. Well, blue flag up front, just chilling. These guys, these top 3, all on the soft tyres at the moment. They're looking pretty equal on the tyre wear, for the most part. I think this race is settled down a bit quicker than the second race did. And the gaps between these guys is pretty chill. Garney's still got 2 seconds ahead of Lee. Lee got 2 seconds ahead of Biggles. Biggles, now that he's had some time to kind of race by himself, got a bit of a gap to Graham. There's Bolts, not too far back. Goose is still coming. Would be first win for Sai this season. Yeah, I think it would be. Sai hasn't had the best of seasons. Very unlucky in some places. I think he was on for that one at Willow, but that went pear-shaped. So this is the next promising looking potential win. Terrible words, but there we go. Right. Everything's pretty chill at the moment. Looking at it, these are the closest cars on track. So, can any of these guys do anything to improve their positions? Oh dear. Might be some action at the back, some arrows getting closer together. I think Dusty is catching up on Bread. God. Ooh. Why are you touching the wall there, Goose? Huh. Still goes his quickest sector time. Fair enough. Oh. There's other bolts on the grass. Let's hover around that area on Graham. Oh no. Ooh. So you can tell Bolts is definitely pushing still. Wants to get that place back from Graham. Lee in 5th. Doesn't seem to be making any inroads into the gap on Pagani. who is stationed at 4th, the best of the medium runners. Waiting to see if the soft tyre guys will drop off some as their tyres wear out. But lap 14 out of 17. I'm not sure if this is done. I'm getting closer to blue flag. And he's been doing 13 his last 2 laps with a mixed in 12. Blue flag doing 13 his last 3 laps. So Oven does seem to be catching. This race win might not be sized yet in the bag. I'm just going to go back quickly because there are some arrows getting close together here. And that's why Andy has taken bolts and looks to be interested in 7th position from Graham. Although they all hit the wall, so it's fine. Everybody's hitting the wall. Sparks are flying. And Brett and Dusty come through onto the oval again. Derek, last minute sub for Aaron. And Beach. Come on, the beach. We love the beach. Blue flag has extended the gap at the front. So, with a few more laps to go, can Oven respond in any way, shape or form? Ross getting closer to Oven, so the 2nd place may be the one that comes under threat now instead of the lead. Pagani extending his gap to Lee, so he seems pretty solid for a 4th place. Same goes for Lee, but for his 5th. And the Biggles, Graham, Andy train rolls on. And looking to the inside. Ooh! I think someone got leaned onto there, and I think Bolts has managed to take absolute advantage of it, and is just absolutely. I swear he's just gained 3 positions. He's gained on all of them. I swear he was 9th going into turn 1. Oh, Biggle sends it deep. Manages to get it stopped in time. So Bolts had an absolute fantastic start to this lap. Up into 6th, Biggle 7th. This is not done by any means. I'd like to keep an eye on it, but I just want to check Ross at the moment. Not far off of Oven. Gone into the final lap. Oof. Bit of a wiggle, bit of a wiggle. Here we go for the last time through the infield. Blue flag with a 2nd gap to Oven. We'll have to keep an eye on Ross. That 2nd place is not guaranteed. Ross tries to send it in hard. Gets a good run. Let's see if he can get a good run through here. He's hit the wall. That's done it. Oven's got 2nd. Unless he crashes in a straight line, which I don't really see happening, but Blue flag will take the win. Long time coming. I think it's well deserved. About time. So Blue flag wins from Oven, and Ross Pagani comes home in 4th. Lee will come home in 5th. Bolt 6th. Andy manages to get into 7th ahead of Biggles, and Graham will follow them through in 9th. Goose finishes 10th. Top man for coming back in. Dusty manages to get by Bread, who I assume has had some form of bad lap, 128. I'm guessing that was a significant spin. So Derek will come home in 12th, Bread 13th, and Beach will finish in 14th. Whew. Black screen. Stupid game. Load up. Right. Results chart. So there you have it. Blue Flag wins and takes the fastest lap of that final race. Oven in second. That's a solid drive after a bit of a struggle, I think, in the previous race. Ross comes home in third. More championship points to take ahead of Lee. Pagani in 4th. Lee then comes home in 5th. Bolts with a very, very good little round of overtaking towards the end there to come home 6th. Andy in the Milker car 7th. Biggles unlucky to come home in 8th. He was looking good. Looked like he had a gap, but then the rest of them caught up again. Graham in 9th. Solid racing from those 4. Goose in 10th. Dusty Fossil, after having a colossal spin, in 11th. Derek in 12th after literally jumping in at the last possible minute. Bradley struggles in that race, judging by some of the lap times, in 13th, and Beach, the final man across the line, covering for T. Right, is this still working? Yes, it is. Right, anyway, there we go. So that was ended quicker than I thought it would be. Thank you for joining us for the GT1 at Blue Moon infield. Next week will be Goodwood, I believe. So Goodwood track for GT2 on Thursday, and once again GT1 on the Friday. Oh my god, many messages coming through on the screen. I think this game is just lagged out everything to do with this stream. So apologies for the interruption in the coverage at the beginning, but we do hope that you will join us again next week. I don't know who will be doing comms for GT1, but it will be GT2 on Thursday first off. Thank you everyone, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I caught most of the action, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you very much, and good evening all.